Give me a few minutes, and I need you to listen to me very carefully. I'm speaking both pastorally and prophetically. This past week, I spent it with 99 of my colleagues in Phoenix, Arizona, as we spent time really reflecting the state of the nation, our congregations, and what God would have us do. Many of my colleagues on the East Coast, especially the D.C., Maryland area, the vast majority of their congregants are federal workers. And so there's two things we're suggesting, and I'll have it in more detail by next week. One, we're going to join together and support Reverend Jamal Bryant's call for the boycotting of Target. Now, you do what you need to do. Why Target? Target made a $2 billion pledge when George Floyd was killed to help black businesses, black communities, and black nonprofits. When they decided to roll back on DEI, that promise was broken. Let me help you, $2 billion. Target is also one of the largest employers of black and brown folk in the country. We're trying to document it, but we think they're second largest to the federal government. It is our position that if folk can't respect us, and respect comes in the broken promise. And we've had enough broken promises, enough pledges. And so if that's going to be the popular position, then we decided not to be popular. Now, if your family is like my family, there are pictures of my family up on the wall at Target. Right next to some of y'all. But people not going to respect our rhetoric, but they will respect our economics. Now, so we're not going to ask you just not to do something. Starting next week, we will also build our own. We've got access. We'll download it to the black businesses that have taken that stuff out of Target, where you can shop, where you can do all those kinds of things. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for us as a people. It's time for us as a people to invest in ourselves, to believe in ourselves. I'm tired of folk loving our culture but not loving us. So let's take our culture and our cash back. So we'll have that on the website as soon as we possibly can to give you alternatives. I want to go a step further. Starting this coming Wednesday and for the next Wednesdays during Lent, I want you to only buy black on Wednesday. If you're going to buy anything, let it be from folk. And we're going to give you the people and where you can get all this stuff. Or just fast that day or don't buy nothing. There's a thought. But at some point, we have to flex our economic muscle. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm all for praying and all of that. But when you get up off your knees, I believe David prayed before he dealt with Goliath. But he dealt with Goliath. So it's time to model for our children what our parents and grandparents modeled for us. Bad times don't last forever, and God will bring us through. I'm not marching nowhere. I'm going to march with my pocketbook. I'm not going to no rallies. I'm going to rally right there on the computer. No, no, no. And so I'm going to challenge this congregation to participate with others. But we left Arizona with a commitment that at least the majority of us sitting in that room would bind together on this issue. All different denominations, all different ages, all of those kinds of things. But this one thing we agree, you're not going to keep disrespecting us. Amen.